My beautiful collective gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful collective soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know, in addition to what is already shown for us, which is not much at all. I feel like this person doesn't want you to know what's going on with them. They could have hit some kind of a hardship. That's what I'm hearing. But give us exactly what we need to know, in addition to what is already shown for us, holy angels and spirit guides. For absolutely any zodiac sign, you guys, okay? We are here as one large collective. So please don't forget to put your birthdays and your zodiac signs down below so I know who's in the building. That's the roll call, baby. Okay, everybody click the like button because that's how people find out that we exist. That's how we grow, y'all. So please do that. And last but certainly not least, if you have not already made it official, we would love for you to join the gang. You can do so by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell because that's going to let you know when I upload. So as I was, listen, I'm just in here cleansing the energy. It doesn't matter how much I cleanse this energy. It's sort of this melancholy type of vibe that keeps showing up. I would sage and then it would return. Yet this person didn't want any of the other cards to come out before I brought you in. Just kind of odd. Only card out here is transition. That's what made me feel like this person is struggling or they're going through some kind of a hard time. The imagery in the card alone, it does show one figure that's standing on this bridge. So they could feel like you just left them out to dry sort of thing. Or like you left them standing there alone. They may feel abandoned. If you will also notice in the imagery how there are trees here that are in full bloom, but some of them seem to be going through the stages of fall, right? This looks like autumn. When I think of fall, I think of releasing, right? Releasing the old to make way for the new. But even with fall and all of the leaves falling off, it still takes a period of time, which is winter, before they bloom again, right? Before spring arrives. So this person feels stuck. And they may feel like you are the reasoning for this. Doesn't have to be true. They're being very secretive about where they are right now in life. For them to want you to know about this transitional period, this person could be in the process of trying to get into alignment or back into alignment with you. Because I feel like for some of you, there's some kind of block here that wouldn't allow the cards to come out initially, right? Like it's like blocked off. I feel like their communication is blocked. So they're trying to like find their way. This also looks like somebody who could be lost on their path. Major changes ahead for this person. They're standing in the middle of this bridge like they're waiting for like some kind of a rescuing. And this also looks like an umbrella of some sort, right? So I definitely heard like when it rains, it pours. Whatever transitional period this person is in, like I said, it feels very karmic and quite dark. Okay, what else do we have here, Spirit? Along with this transitional card, because ain't no more being quiet. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. What happened? You done fucked your life up? What is going on? Oh, shit. What? Now, let's not jump ahead or jump the gun, guys, okay? When it comes to reading tarot, symbolism is very important. The cards could, of course, have literal meaning, but not necessarily all the time. So I'm gonna need everybody to be on their P's and Q's. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit and allow yourself to remain fluid because the story is unraveling at a different point in time for all of you. Now, in terms of this pregnancy card, I don't know why we needed a disclaimer. I almost feel like somebody is explaining their poor decisions or their bad behavior. This now looks to me like a break baby of some sort, okay? Or something that they have gotten themselves into. If it's not a child, it's something else, right? I'm hearing that. This could also be a warning for some of you in terms of whatever this person has going on. It could be very karmic. Needless to say, they're in a transitional phase of their life. But the way I'm seeing this now is like the two of you may have been on and off, or like nothing was solid. You weren't really speaking solidly about exclusivity, or if you did, it was a lot of makeup to break up, makeup to break up. And I see this person doing some shit that's going to piss you off. It's like some hurtful behavior that they have done or that they will do while the two of you are on some kind of a break. That's how I see this. And unfortunately, for some of you, whatever this pregnancy card may exemplify, because it's not necessarily an actual pregnancy for all of you. To me, this looks like you got yourself in some deep shit, right? Especially with the hurtful behavior here, right? Like, so they've gotten themselves into a position where they have a lot of work to do, a lot of work that they have been avoiding. This feels like spiritual work, but they've gotten themselves into some deep shit here. And I'm wondering why they're here. So to me, they're staying silent because they don't want you to know about what they've got going on. They know that it will hurt you, or they feel like whatever this is, especially if you haven't already found this out, may burn the bridge between the two of you. See? They know that they're going to need forgiveness for something. What the fuck, bro? I definitely hear whatever they did not have you in mind while they were doing it. And for some of you, this could be a little bit more lighthearted. This energy feels all over the place. And I feel like I just can't go without acknowledging that confusion. For some of you, this person they are going through some kind of a transition. They've already shown you something has already occurred where they would have needed your forgiveness. And now they're wanting a rebirth with you, essentially. Okay, so just take it how it resonates. It does feel like it's on one end of the other spectrum versus the other, right? Like it's the extremes. Because what you mean you had to get my forgiveness, and then after this transitional period, you think you're about to get me pregnant? Huh? You think we're about to have kids? Like you think we're about to move in? When I see this card, this is like, settling down. This is like taking on the responsibility of each other. It is also, like I said, a symbolism of a rebirth, right? So they are anew. This is somebody who you are familiar with, but you might not be familiar with this new version of them. Okay, they may themselves have gone through a rebirth, right? Like a transformation, which is noted in the cards alone, right? Transition, that can definitely be another phrase for a transformation, and pregnancy is rebirth. Transformation is about the death and the rebirth. So this is a new version of themselves. Wow, this person really fucking hurt you. They hurt you bad. And it's like they know that they did. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at this figure. It doesn't appear to be remorseful. It has weapon in hand. It's ready to go to war. I'm not like that anymore. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I'm not looking for that anymore. I'm not like that anymore. I'm new. I'm born again. Okay. I have asked for forgiveness. I have confessed to my sins. I'm more spiritual. I'm in a new religion now. I'm going to therapy now. Right? Like, it's all of the things. I'm not saying that they're bullshitting. I'm not. It doesn't even say that here, but I'm just letting you know that's what I'm channeling. This is who they were in the past. So you might actually be surprised that this person is even asking you for forgiveness. Yeah, they feel like you left them out to dry. I'm hearing like destitute. So that only leads me to believe that whatever this person did, they did not expect any consequences for it. Because why would you be playing the victim? If your behavior is so hurtful, why would you be the one victimizing yourself? And that could just be me picking up on their old energy, though, you guys. Okay, this is somebody who has gone through an awakening. Definitely a transformation. Yep, see, we have making headway. And at the bottom of the deck, we have acceptance and stability. So this person is wanting to come in and stabilize things. Multitasking power, to me, that is in alignment with this person feeling like they had to make so many changes. They had to do so much. They had to like literally tear themselves all the way down to and rebuild themselves, right? The rebirth, in order to make any kind of headway towards you. Spirit wasn't going to let this person rock your stability or like fuck up your energy. You may have worked really hard to heal from whatever this person has done. You both have been in transition up until now. And I see this person, I see them on your playing field. I just got to let you know. I just have to let you know that that block seems to be somehow removed. And it is because of the work that this person has done. And that doesn't mean that you have to accept their offer. That doesn't mean that you have to accept their, you know, apology. None of the above. You still get to do what the fuck you want. But I'm just letting you know what's on its way in. And with this stability card, there's a house there, right? Like, I feel like this person wants to take care of you. They may, like I said, want to start a family with you. We do have pregnancy there. Or they may see you as their family. Okay. We have flirtation, and that's in the reverse. This person is not coming in playing any games. I feel like this person is nervous. Okay, they're not going to do the flirting. They're not trying to come in and act like this is a little jokey joke thing, bringing up no nostalgia. Yeah, look, see, we have sadness along with playing. They know that they're treading a thin line. You're skating on thin ice, buddy. That's what I just heard. You're skating on thin ice, right? Now, even though they may be out of chances, that's not what their energy is telling them, right? This person is getting all kinds of signals, signs, dreams, right? I'm hearing like telepathy. So they may feel like you're communicating with them in their dreams, or either the divine is leading them towards you. This could be for a chance of union and or reconciliation, but not necessarily. It could just be for closure. Who knows, right? We would have to look. So they're not trying to play games with this, okay? They're taking this extremely serious. And based on who you may have been dealing with prior to their transformation, this might come as a surprise to you. The level of seriousness and pressure, okay? They're applying pressure in an attempt to prevent this, right? They don't want you going in a new direction. We have young love here in the reverse. So they want to show you that they've matured in love, or there's some sentiment of them feeling like your love matured them. Even if they didn't show it in the moment, that's what I'm hearing. Like they were too young or too immature to love you correctly, right? Which puts you in danger, or them in danger of you going in a new direction or going in the opposite direction. They play games. Communication has been off for quite some time, but that's changing. I feel like this person is going to make it their business to talk to you, to say whatever this is that they have to say to you, and then they're presenting some kind of an offer. I'm saying like day and night is the offer, y'all. Like they're trying to go from we haven't talked in months or years for some of you to have my baby, okay, tomorrow. We get married today, have my baby tomorrow, right? Like they're like on speed of lightning type of time. So what was once so shaky and unsure and not really solid at all now has the ability to restabilize. I don't even get this person wanting you to lift a finger. Get this person being willing to go as far as begging, y'all. It doesn't mean that it's going to work. I'm just letting you know what to prepare for. Now, if they are having to have gotten someone pregnant, I mean, we have to address this, right? That is not something that will be coming as a surprise to you. Okay, I just got to let you know, because that's for a very small percentage of you guys. This is something you would have already known about. And at this point, right, given the type of offer this person is wanting to present you with, No judgment, right? It's just a matter of radical acceptance in order to make any kind of headway, right? But that's only for a small percentage of you, but they're still going to fight for it. They're going to try and fight for this. Yeah, I also get this person like wanting you to realize that without you, they're empty, or there's like a level of sadness that they don't take anybody else serious, right? Like everybody else gets played with. You're the only one that they took serious. I don't know if that matters because the Ten of Cups is in the motherfucking reverse. It's a symbolism of shattered dreams or a broken family. So you might have children with this person, you guys. I hope you all are following, because they're throwing these storylines at me one after another. It's hard for me to keep up. I'm trying. Pregnancy at the center of the reading. I don't know, that should have been the most obvious explanation, but that's not what I heard first. But now I'm hearing it with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, you already have tried to create a family with this person. Y'all may have kids together, or y'all went through some kind of a pregnancy that may have gotten a little bit difficult. I'm seeing like a lost pregnancy, but that's not for all of you, okay? You may already have kids with this person, so they feel like there's disharmony. They broke up the family. That the only reason that the two of you had misaligned values is because of their inability to grow and transition into more of an adult. Remember, we saw young love. This person's still acting like y'all teenagers and shit. For some of you, it's like you may have been dating this person since you were very young. I'm talking like in your teens or your 20s, right? Where you're still figuring life out. We have the Ten of Wands. That can be quite burdensome. We have two tens here now, you guys, right? So that is a signifier of the end of a cycle. And I'm not making excuses for this person. I would never do that. And I'm not going to tell you how to feel either. But we have three tens here now, guys. Okay? 10, 10, 10. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Wands is upright, and the Ten of Swords is also upright. They were never going to be able to provide you with the level of stability that they could now, right? This is a matured person now. They have matured, or I feel like just whatever situations on and offs, you know, whatever the dynamic between the two of you, it has really taught them a lot. But yet they were still young and trying to juggle all types of shit that did not align with the idea of being being a family. It's like you say you want to be a family motherfucker, but then you outside every day, right? Like you say you want to be a family bitch, but then I don't hear from you all fucking day or all week. Shit, I don't know. You say you want to be a family now, but I can't even get a date. Like, so what the fuck are we talking about here? So this person may have viewed in the past relationships as a lot of responsibility, right? Like they may have this idea of who they need to be in order to be your man, in order to be your wife, in order to be your husband, in order to be your girl. Like they feel like this person does hold you to high esteem. I have to be very honest about that. Even if you don't feel like they did, I'm hearing that. Right, with the Ten of Cups here, that solidifies that they didn't feel the best about themselves. But there's something here about them feeling like if I give this girl exclusivity, if I exclusively date him, or if we move to the next level, because it appears to be a relationship that has always been in a continuum of a transition. It's like we never quite fucking got there, right? Or anywhere for that matter. If I go this next step with Empress's Collective, then I will have to accept the fact that I don't have what it takes to hold on to this or to create the life that they feel you deserve, right? It's a lack mentality, y'all. With the Five of Pentacles here, that's a signifier. Lots of negative self-talk, feeling defeated even though you never even fucking tried, right? Like telling themselves stories in their head about how things may play out, right? How it all might play out. If I give into this, they're going to actually possibly see that some of the things that I promised, I don't have the ability to pull off, that I can't do this. And this is just the way that they would talk to themselves, right? So they view relationships, like I said, as hard work, like an overload, extra responsibility, stress, like too much. And it has created this very painful ending. And I do feel like that is mirrored, you guys. What you don't know is that the two of you have mirrored one another in a multitude of ways, right? I don't feel like you're in the 10 of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're in the 5 of Pentacles energy, but I did say 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. We have the 5 of Pentacles. If you add 5 more, that's the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like that's what this person's offer will be. I feel like that's what it's going to involve. You're like, girl, what the fuck is a 10 of Pentacles? Well, that is like one of the highest levels of commitment. It is a power couple, right? It is planting seeds, growing roots, a legacy. All things that they always wanted to provide for you, but I feel like they had to go through this transformation in order to believe that they could. Otherwise, they would have kept sabotaging this. There's some level of acceptance that this person had to take. And it could be the fact that you stepped away or put them on ice for a while. They didn't quite know where things were going. You left it all up, just up in the air by chance. With the moon and the 4 of Cups here, they still don't know what the fuck is going on, but they like, well, I'm gonna make some moves and make some shit happen. Now, what did I just say? Because you cannot make this shit up, y'all. I don't make it up. I just pull the cards. They still don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. Okay? Still in the dark, but they know what they want to do. And they know if they're gonna try to get anything done, they gotta come with the biggest fucking offer that they can. And they went off and did the work. Now, who's to say if it's too late or not? I don't know. That's up to you. But I said the 10 of Pentacles, and now here it is. So it's not a lie. They want to fucking marry you. I'm sorry. You're my soulmate. You are my soulmate. Yeah, I'm hearing let's get married. By Jagged. They're not trying to lose. If you give them one more opportunity, I'm hearing by the grace of God, right? This looks like the hand of God. All of these other cups over here are spilt, okay? These are opportunities that they have already missed. And I almost get them praying. If you just give me one chance, right? If you could get her to answer one text, if you can get him to answer one text, if you could just let me run into them because they changed their motherfucking number or I'm blocked. If you give me the opportunity, just one more, I'm going to make it so good. And they couldn't make a deal. There's no deals with the devil when it comes to you, right? So they had to make a deal with the divine. And I do see that this person has transitioned. There is a rebirth here, you guys, right? So they're now ready to offer you this, but there's a lot of heavy lifting. The trust here is in the trash. You don't trust this person. The wounds run very deep. I feel like shit, you ain't even, for some of you, right? Some of you may be separated from this person because the 10 of Cups can signify a separation in a marriage, right? Going through mediation and shit while you're separated, that could definitely be the case. Okay. For others of you, you're not married to this person, but it feels like it. It feels like, or it could have felt like you were going through a divorce. But what they keep saying is you don't realize that both of you were feeling the same thing at the same time, even though they're the ones that caused it. This connection is now up for reevaluation, which makes a lot of sense as we are in a Venus retrograde. I don't do the fear mongering when it comes to certain transits, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. Just know Venus rules love. And anytime something is in retrograde, it is because things from the past need to be revisited. Okay, that doesn't mean you have to choose this person or get back with this person, but it certainly does mean that because of the work that this person has done and they're coming back reborn, I'm just letting you know what's about to come knocking on your door. A soulmate, bitch. You do not see this coming. You don't see it. And they're not coming in with a small offer. They're coming in with the big daddy. Big mama motherfucking offer. One that's going to make you want to dive off the motherfucking cliff and run into the sun with them. Yeah, it's bringing, they want to restabilize this, you guys. So they don't want to they want to make it so clear about who they are now and what they want now and how they value you or how they see you now. No games. I just heard, I don't want to play no games. Fuck around, give you my last name. Okay, now get married. Invite me, y'all. Okay, make sure it's open bar so your girl can get her amaretto sour. Now let's hop over to the extended. Okay, we're gonna fully unpack. Besides all of the good shit that kind of came out, it does look good to me, y'all. I have to say that. I'm not saying you got to go back to this person, but it don't look bad. It don't look bad. For some of you may have been waiting on this person. You may have been single for quite some time. You don't see this coming. Okay, it is another opportunity. It's an opportunity to unite. It may be twin flame that's coming into union. For some of you, it could just be reuniting with this soulmate. And for some of you, it's just radical acceptance so you can get out of this lack mentality mindset and be open and ready to go back outside and play again. Okay, but first, I need to get down to the nitty gritty and unpack all of the underlining motives and energy that may not have shown. So I would like to know what karma this person has been scheduled to face in order for this transition or this rebirth to be complete. Because let's keep in mind, this could just be what they plan to do. You know how people talk about how they gonna change and what they gonna do and how they gonna do something. It's just all motherfucking talk. Yeah. What are the prerequisites? Because the transformation that is the bottom of the totem pole in terms of them being able to qualify to make any kind of headway with you. So let's see what karmic debts may be tied up within that. I also would like to know this person's purest feelings for you, this connection, and what regrets they are willing to admit. I want to see what they're willing to do to bring this back together, meaning what are their next steps and what are their intentions behind those next steps. And that's going to let you know any underlying motives or if they got any kind of tricks up their sleeve, if it's disingenuous. Okay, we will look at the best possible outcome. If you re-engaged in this, what would you be setting yourself up for? What would the returning your investment be on? Okay, good or bad? Do the two of you have a chance to actually unite and bring this together? With all of these 10s, that's the end of the cycle, right? So if that's the end, then what does it actually look like? What does a relationship with this person look like? And is it just temporary? Will those changes take effect and stay for the duration of the union? That's a little bit of an insurance policy, okay, before you make a decision. For those of you who like, fuck that, I already made a decision, radically accept what's new. What else is new, right? Like what's goody? We will get into the new then, all right? We will see what you need to do to close out this cycle, what ways in which you need to heal, what blockages you need to address, and how you can get on the pathway to the portal for the new cycle. And then we'll see who's over there, okay? And how you can prepare for those people. We'll get into the details of who this person is, okay? And the likelihood of it going into a union. We'll look at any warnings or deal breakers that you need to be aware of, and so forth and so on. We will pull time frames on both old and new energies, so you could be prepared for when these energies may be approaching or infiltrating your space. And then we will lastly pull advice, okay? To bring it all together, this will be advice from your spirit guides, from the divine, in terms of how you can move that needle forward towards the manifestations of your heart's desires, whatever that is. How can you speed up the momentum? Yeah, like yesterday, okay? So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. We got a lot to unpack, so let's go.